Ever wondered who would emerge victorious in a battle between the Man of Steel, Superman, and the cosmic powerhouse, Captain Marvel? Well, you're not alone. These two titans have long captivated our imaginations with their extraordinary powers. One, a beacon of hope from the planet Krypton, the other, a human imbued with cosmic energy. Their clash would certainly not be an ordinary one. So, what would happen if these two were to lock horns? Stick around as we delve deeper into this epic battle scenario. First, let us understand the might of the iconic Superman. Born on the planet Krypton before it was tragically destroyed, Superman, also known as Kal-El, was sent to Earth by his parents to survive. Here, under our yellow sun, he grew to develop powers far beyond those of ordinary humans. Superman's abilities are as vast as they are impressive. His super strength allows him to lift entire buildings, while his super speed can rival the fastest beings in the universe, even outpacing bullets. He doesn't need a plane or a rocket to travel. Flight is as natural to him as walking is to us. This Man of Steel is practically invulnerable, with bullets bouncing off his chest and explosions leaving him unscathed. His heat vision is another incredible ability, with eye beams so hot they can melt steel or ignite fires. But our Kryptonian hero is not without his vulnerabilities. Kryptonite, the radioactive remnants of his home planet, is his most well-known weakness. Exposure to it weakens Superman, sapping his strength and eventually, if prolonged, could even lead to his death. Magic is another Achilles heel for the Man of Steel. Unlike physical attacks, magical ones can bypass his invulnerability, causing him harm. Superman also possesses an unwavering moral compass, always striving to do what's right. This commitment to justice and protecting the innocent is as much a part of him as his superhuman abilities. Despite his alien origins, Superman has fully embraced his adopted home, becoming a symbol of hope and justice for the people of Earth. His powers might be godlike, but his heart is all too human, filled with compassion and a steadfast determination to protect his adopted world. With such immense power, Superman is indeed a formidable opponent, but how does he fare against Captain Marvel? Now, let's turn our attention to the cosmic warrior, Captain Marvel. Born as Carol Danvers, this former Air Force pilot's life took a dramatic turn when she was caught in the explosion of a Kree device. The incident infused her with Kree genetics, transforming her into Captain Marvel, a powerful superhero with cosmic abilities. Let's dive into her impressive set of powers. First and foremost, she possesses super strength. This is not your average gym-goer strength. We're talking about the kind of might that allows her to lift heavy objects and even throw punches that can put an opponent into orbit. She's also gifted with the power of flight. Yes, Captain Marvel can soar through the sky at incredible speeds, making the vast expanse of space her playground. Just imagine the freedom and the breathtaking views she gets to enjoy. But wait, there's more. Captain Marvel has the incredible ability to project and absorb energy. She can fire off spectacular energy blasts from her hands to ward off enemies. And if you think that's all, think again. She can also absorb energy, which not only protects her but also boosts her own power, making her a truly formidable opponent. However, like every superhero, Captain Marvel has her weaknesses. Energy depletion is one of them. While she can absorb energy, there's a limit to how much she can take in. Overloading can lead to exhaustion, leaving her vulnerable. Emotional manipulation also poses a threat. Despite her physical prowess, Captain Marvel's emotions can sometimes cloud her judgment, making her susceptible to manipulation by cunning foes. It's a stark reminder that even the mightiest among us have their Achilles heel. Armed with cosmic abilities, Captain Marvel stands as a strong challenger, but who has the upper hand in a showdown? Only time will tell, and we're all waiting with bated breath to see these titans collide. Imagine a scenario where these two titans clash. Who would have the upper hand? Now let's dive right into this hypothetical battle between the Man of Steel and the cosmic powerhouse, analyzing their powers, weaknesses, and the possible strategies they might employ. Starting with Superman, our Kryptonian hero boasts superhuman strength, speed, invulnerability, flight, and heat vision. These abilities make him a formidable opponent in any situation. However, he isn't without weaknesses, his most notable being kryptonite, the radioactive fragments of his home planet, which can severely weaken him. Additionally, his powers are primarily solar-based, meaning that in the absence of yellow sun radiation he can lose his abilities. Now let's look at Captain Marvel. She is a cosmic powerhouse with the ability to fly, superhuman strength, endurance, and the power to absorb and project energy. She can also survive in space, which gives her a significant advantage in a battle that moves beyond Earth's atmosphere. However, her powers are not infinite. Overusing them can deplete her energy reserves, leaving her vulnerable. So, how might a battle between these two unfold? Given their flight capabilities, it's likely the battle would not be confined to the ground. Aerial combat would be a significant part of their clash, with both trying to outmaneuver the other. Superman, with his super speed, might try to land the first blow using his strength to his advantage. He could also use his heat vision from a distance, aiming to disable Captain Marvel before she can fully utilize her energy absorption power. On the other hand, Captain Marvel could employ a strategy to absorb Superman's energy-based attacks, turning his own power against him. If she can manage to absorb enough of his energy, she could counter with a devastating energy blast. Furthermore, if she can draw the fight into space, away from the yellow sun that fuels Superman's powers, she could potentially gain the upper hand. However, there are many variables in this face-off. What if Superman had access to kryptonite-proof armor, or Captain Marvel had a way to replenish her energy reserves faster? The tide of the battle could shift dramatically based on these factors. Moreover, their mental states and motivation would play a crucial role in the battle. Both are heroes committed to protecting humanity, so what could drive them to fight each other? Could one of them be under mind control or manipulated into fighting? This psychological aspect adds an extra layer of complexity to the scenario. In conclusion, a battle between Superman and Captain Marvel would undoubtedly be epic, a true clash of titans. Their powers are vast, their strategies diverse, and their weaknesses could turn the tide of battle in an instant. Given their unique abilities and weaknesses, predicting a clear winner isn't easy, but we can make an educated guess. After analyzing their powers, weaknesses, and potential strategies, it's time to speculate the likely victor. Let's start with the Man of Steel. Superman, with his impressive array of powers, seems virtually invincible. His superhuman strength, speed, invulnerability, flight, and not to mention his laser vision, all make him a formidable force. However, his Achilles heel, kryptonite, can severely weaken him, and let's not forget his vulnerability to magic. On the other hand, we have Captain Marvel. An ex-Air Force pilot turned intergalactic warrior, she possesses superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to fly, much like Superman. However, she also has the added advantage of energy manipulation, which allows her to absorb, generate, and project energy. This not only gives her a ranged attack, but also means she can theoretically increase her own power levels. However, her reliance on energy could also be her downfall if she's drained or overloaded. Given their respective powers and weaknesses, it's a tough call to make. Superman's raw power and speed could potentially overpower Captain Marvel. However, Captain Marvel's energy manipulation could turn the tables in her favor. If she can absorb Superman's energy attacks and use them against him, or even drain him of his solar energy, she might just have the upper hand. Let's not forget, these are characters that have evolved over decades, written by countless authors, each with their own interpretation of the characters and their abilities. So, the outcome of a battle between them could vary drastically depending on the circumstances, the versions of the characters involved, and even the writer's preference. The answer to who would win isn't clear-cut. It's a testament to the complexity and depth of these characters. Ultimately, it's up to you, the fans, to decide who would come out on top in this ultimate showdown. We've laid out the facts, analyzed their strengths and weaknesses, and set the stage for this epic battle. Now it's your turn to speculate, debate, and decide.